Hey, how's everyone going? This is episode 4 of the Hughie Phillips show. Today I was joined by two fellow comedians, very funny people. I'm just doing this intro because I started it off kind of in the action just to make it all sound kind of somewhat make sense.
No, wait, I gotta change my name.
All right. I can put like a square over it or something.
None of this stuff's getting on. Wait.
We're missing good content, guys.
I won't even watch this.
No one does. Like all the three things I've uploaded, they've still got 0 views. All right.
Hang on, I watched a couple.
No, but that was on Spotify. I'm talking about YouTube. Anyway, are you ready to go? Put your glasses on, mate. What are you doing?
Wait, I gotta find where the name thing is, and I'll fucking put my glasses on. I'm a fucking
recording
guest
now,
here, right?
Yeah, we're recording. We're on. We're in.
We're all guests. We're all guests at this stage.
Okay, that's it. We're starting. I'm gonna use your name. Put your glasses on.
Those glasses are sensational.
All right, here we go. Now we got a very special episode. I can't keep it together. Very special. I've shaved my pubes for this one. What can I say?
Obviously nothing then.
You've thought of that before this day for a long time.
I've written this.
It was good. Very good.
You wrote that last week as well.
Man, I've been right. Yeah, this is from our writing session. Anyway, I'm joined by Michael Marcus. And do you want your real name used?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
And no, use my fake. Yeah.
A killer.
Careful.
What do you want to? What name do you want?
We're gonna have to redo the whole stuff.
I'll just cut that like 1 second. What name do you want?
Why don't you want your name, Kakila?
Dude,
when this goes viral,
the recording says your full name, bro. I mean,
how do I remain an underground open mic comedian? I don't want this to go viral.
Mate, commit, dude. Commit.
You think this is gonna go viral?
No one's watching this. That's the whole point.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
All right, so we're in. I don't want to go too fucking. All right, so how's So I wrote that intro.
Got issues, mate.
Say how's COVID lockdown? I'm gonna exit this fucking Zoom.
So, yeah, how's lockdown going for everyone?
This is so natural. I love it.
What can I say?
Organic. Everyone just having organically.
What's the first question?
What's the first question? What's the answer? I need the answers.
It's
Don't give me the answers to the first question.
There is no. So how is lockdown? How's everyone? What's happening?
Yeah. Next question.
This is a great time to be doing a podcast when we're all like just in our houses doing nothing.
Fantastic time.
Today. Oh yeah, 7 a.m. Normally I do it at 10 p.m. But, yeah.
Well,
there's so much to talk about.
Well, have I got a? Well, I got a story.
Oh yeah, okay, go.
So I went for a walk 2 days ago, and I walk to Hyde Park and back, right? And I need some advice on what I did, right? So I'm walking back, and you know where Hyde Park is, right? So when you're walking back from Hyde Park towards Central Station, from that traffic light at the end of Hyde Park, there was me and this other person who were just walking like next to each other the whole time. So this is like for 2 kilometers, and I'm got problems. So I'm thinking there, it looks like I'm following them, right?
Yeah.
And
then I'm like, I was going to go into Woolworths and do my shopping.
Are you following them or?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I was. Well, that's what I was wondering, what I would say if they turned around to me and said I'm following them. Like, would it be funny to go?
What's your excuse? Like to say you're not following them?
I'd say yeah, I am. Maybe that'd be like you're in. Anyway, but I was going to go to Woolworths and do my shopping, I know this is a riveting story. We've lost everyone. The two people who, anyway.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it this far.
I got 9 downloads on the last episode. So, oh Jesus. Anyway, so I'm walking towards.
You got 9 downloads and 0 views and listens.
Dude, it's.
They're like the always offline. They take it off.
I don't know. I was going to buy alcohol for this, and I thought maybe I can get it as a tax write-off.
You probably should have, mate.
I got heroin for this. So.
Yeah, that's just pure
You
vodka.
got a fucking hydro flask, mate. What's this?
They kept the vodka cold.
Anyway, as I was coming to this Woolworths, she goes in it as well, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm not going in the Woolworths.
Hang on, mate.
It's
Just
too
one
much."
second.
Now, what should
Sorry.
was that a correct course of action, or I don't know?
Wait. What did you say just then? Sorry, I was listening.
so as we were coming up to this Woolworths, I was going into it. They went in front of me, and I'm like, "Fuck this! I'm not going in."
Oh, you're kidding me. What is your problem?
It's too much.
Serious?
So I walked home.
They don't even know you're there, mate.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Do you think you're special?
No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about you. No one gives a fuck about you. No one gives a fuck about me. No one gives a fuck about mom.
Hey, come on.
Start calling. Maybe Michael. He's I don't know. Guy. This woman's just fucking walking into Woolies. I bet she's fucking listening to an audiobook about self-help or some cleaning a room or some shit.
She might be listening to Hugh's podcast.
Hey, are you this guy? Wait, are you Hughie Dick Face? Whatever your name is.
Hughie Dick Face.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've been called
Oh my God,
worse.
you're the guy. You're the creep. You're the creep that follows people.
Are you that?
Well, what happened was I went back and I sat on my balcony for like 20 minutes waiting to go back. And as I'm walking down,
oh my God,
I know it's insane. And as I'm walking down the hill, they come up and we have to cross again. And they didn't even bat eyelids. Like for them, they didn't even recognize. But for me, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, they're like, there he is. There's that fucking creep.
He's following me, man. He's following me.
He's on the balcony staring at us now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it was brutal. It was really brutal.
The only time I kind of did something like that it's kind of the opposite, where I caught a bus one time, and this girl that was on the bus, I really wanted to talk to her. She was from another school, but I never said anything to her. And then the following 2 weeks, I kept going to that same bus stop and catching this bus that wasn't my bus I was supposed to catch, just to see if she was on the bus. It was weird, man.
Doing the opposite.
That was like last week.
When you started.
I was like in year 7. I was in, but it was
Jesus.
It's kind of like the opposite of your story. I think it's me trying to find this person.
Well, I just didn't want to seem like weird. Well, but they could have been following me, so I don't know. But that's the thing. I kept trying to walk in front of them, so it made it look like I wasn't trying to follow them. Because if you're trying to follow someone, you wouldn't go in front, right?
Their brain is probably ticking like, geez, I got to pay back that bloody loan. Bloody got to feed the kids. And you're thinking, geez, you reckon they follow me?
Actually,
complete different mindsets. I think I'm late to that meeting. He was like, oh, I'm not following you.
But
she's like, what? Nothing.
If you ever think that someone's following you, the best thing you do, right? You start. It's easier if you're in a car, right? So if someone's following you in a car, what you do is you signal right. You put on your right indicator, and then you switch to the left, and you watch them, right? So if they start indicating right and then switch to the left, that means they're following you.
Ah, okay.
They just go right. Yeah.
Have you been followed before?
No. I'm waiting to use it, but I've never been able to use it. I do it all the time. No one's following me.
Where did you
I've got a
learn
good tactic.
that?
If someone's tailgating you, especially on a highway, just pretend to swerve a little bit, like not to like if you're in the far left lane, swerve to like that little space on the left there, So they look like you're drunk, and then they back off.
Or just like throw out a BB can.
Just crash your car.
Or just
really
brake
back
really
off.
hard.
Fucking axe yourself.
Yeah, it hurts, but you know it's worth it.
It's worth it. That'll teach them a lesson. Yeah.
I drive past and like, fuck, should have done that.
I learned that from Burn Notice. It's like this guy's like a spy, and then he gets caught or some shit, and then now he's like not legally a citizen anymore, and he has to go undercover. For the
Right.
Like yeah.
show.
Anyway, all right. Now this is where the notes come in, because I tried to record a third solo episode, and it was horrible. Like I didn't get to 5 minutes. You know, it's brutal.
I like that we're doing the behind the scenes while we're doing the actual podcast.
Well,
yeah, don't talk about your notes.
what do you? I mean,
talk about how I produce this podcast.
But it's not like, you know, no one cares. I mean, no one, you know what I mean. But you know what some of the things I wrote were bizarre that I thought would be hilarious. You know what I wrote? After saying welcome, I said my plan. This is a low point, but my plan was to say I've researched and everything. I've got the interest rate ready to go.
What?
You lost me.
I know it's you know what can you say? I've been locked inside for 3 weeks. You know, it's it's a low point. Anyway, so
was that one of your points?
Yeah.
Interest rate.
I'm gonna pull up my notes now because you
I should have wrote notes.
I thought.
What's that poster? What's post behind you? Is that bikers? Is that
actually my posters and ashtray came today. Check this out.
Oh really? Oh, the Comedy Store
Wait,
one.
yeah.
$400, mate.
Show us.
How much? $400.
$400. Waste of money. Bizarre. It's government.
$400. Fuck it now.
But it's government money, so it's not really. I didn't work for it.
I think this bit's done before, but the other day, I think Nate Bagazzi's done this bit before. But it's funny when, like, if someone goes, I was talking to this guy at the park, and there's this girl behind me, and he goes, "Is that your girlfriend behind you?" And I've turned to look at her, and then I turn back to him, and I'm like, "Nah, it's not." Like, I don't even have a girlfriend. Why am I even checking? You know what I mean? Like, why look? I don't even have to check. I can just look at him and go, "No, it's not." What am I checking? I think I know it's been done before. I've heard the joke before, but isn't that a funny thing we do as humans? Like, is that your bike? And then you know it's not your bike, but you still check. Nah, it's not.
I don't.
Is that your grandma?
Or car? Yeah, car. You do it with like parents' car. Is that my? You know.
Yeah. Is that your car? And you look at it and you go.
Like in the middle of lockdown, you see your parents' car drive through your suburb. They obviously don't live in your suburb. You're like, oh, is that them? You know.
It could be.
But Michael's saying, like, if you say, like, oh, is that your samurai sword in the background? It's like, you obviously know you don't own a fucking samurai sword.
Exactly right. Yeah. But you still check. Like, we always still check.
Yeah.
And like, it's just funny. Like, look
you
at this
guys
girl,
are insane.
What are you talking? It's a good observation.
It's like a trust thing. It's like, I trust you to know this more than me. And then it's like, wait a minute, no, that's not true.
Exactly right. Yeah.
This might be the one point that I'm come up not.
I don't know.
Like, I should have. If he said, "Is that your girlfriend behind you?" I should have looked him right in the eyes and go, "No."
Oh, I get it now.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, why am I even checking? Hang on. Miraculously, it might be my girlfriend now. Hang on. Oh yeah, it is my girlfriend. I do have a girlfriend.
I mean,
just came out of nowhere. Are we married?
Is that? Yeah. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, he's funny. I think Dave Bagassi's done that bit.
Yeah, I'm working on this bit about I was been watching a lot of serial killer documentaries in lockdown, like all the all the good ones. And I realized that I reckon you really got to enjoy these ones because I reckon there's never going to be the same kind of media created serial killer story, in the future. Because obviously they're going around doing whatever they're doing now. We just don't know. But the media, I feel like they can get everyone excited because the whole thing is the photos of these guys, they're taken on like dodgy cameras from 1960. The lighting's all fucked, right? I mean, anyone's uncle looks like a fucking psychopath with under that camera. And like now, you look at a photo of a serial killer, you're like, no, that's my fucking PE teacher. He's sick.
He's hot. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I'm walking home. I'm walking home tonight. I don't give. I'm not.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
want
I
to
mean?
get. Yeah, I want to kiss that guy. He's sexy. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take it there, but
I like that angle.
Is that where you? I thought you were going there. You want to? You have a thing for your PE teacher? Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Anyway, I'm not.
That's what I got from that, Michael. Is that what you? There's some weird.
I was
sexual
listening.
tension.
No. It's more. Yeah. Anyway, don't know. What else?
Where were you going with that?
I've run out of notes already. But fuck. Actually, one funny.
Yeah, go.
One funny story I saw. This is the segment of this radio broadcast. Fuck.
Alan Jones. 2GB.
Wait, don't disrespect dog.
The king.
No, he can go fuck himself. I saw this article and it said it's about eviction moratoriums. And the whole concept is they don't want eviction moratoriums to stop because it's going to kill drug addicts. And do you guys want to guess why it's going to kill drug addicts?
Because they're broke. Wait, hang on.
Strike one.
Eviction. Wait, what does that even mean? Sorry.
That means when like you can still stay in your place, but you don't have to pay rent to the landlord, and he can't kick you out.
Is that what's happened in America?
Yeah. I think it happened here for a while as well.
So what are the rules of that? I was talking to my mum about that today, actually.
It's kind of a grey area because it's this whole thing of like, first you have to be on the books and then et cetera, et cetera. So it's weird. And obviously like they could kick you out and then you've got to take it to court and fucking sort all that out. Or maybe you just don't leave. I don't know. I don't know the basics, but I mean, you really, we've got strike one. Any other guesses on why it's going to kill junkies?
Why is it going to kill junkies? Oh, maybe because there's going to be more. Oh, I don't know.
Well,
you can't like shoot up if you're outside, right?
I got a point. It's going to kill addicts because they're going to get displaced from their dealers. And the concept is that they're going to find a new dealer that they don't trust, and it could be laced with fucking fentanyl. That's the whole.
How does this dealer even got into the mix of this?
This is the state of journalism, guys, and I'm reporting on it.
Oh, we're talking about evictions. How do the drug dealers not get come in the story?
No, the junkies.
So fentanyl laced heroin and eviction moratorium kill together.
Leave the druggies out of this, mate. They don't have it at home anyway.
Oh God.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about like, actually, that's too fucking red hot for being recorded.
No, hit it.
No, but surely like drug dealers have like, I don't know, they're still dealing in their old ways. They'd just be on like Zooms and stuff instead, maybe.
Well, that's the thing.
This is a drug deal right now.
This is well, that's the thing. I mean, this is the concept that people don't understand with lockdown, right? A lot of people get their drugs from work. They travel to work, no longer working. People are dying, man. People can't feed their families, because they can't sell whatever they're selling. Anyway.
So what with this eviction business? Like, so what? If you don't want to pay the rent, you just don't pay, and then you live in the house.
They can't kick you out. Yeah.
What? I just don't
it
even
was going on
understand
in
how that
Australia for a
works.
while. Well, you just say I've lost my job. Call me in 6 months. But that's the thing. Like a lot of people with small mortgages, small landlords are going to get fucked, and that's why a lot of people are saying that the whole world's going to collapse. But let's not go there.
It's more fucked in like there's countries like Brazil where it was like a huge thing and like people can't go to work and they're already living in like, you know, terrible conditions. Now they've got to like live on the street essentially. Because people are more like here you can't literally kick someone out onto the street like you're fucked. In like a third world country, it's like no one gives a fuck, right? So you can just
Yeah, true.
It's pretty offensive of you, mate.
I'm from a third world country, mate.
I'm still
Still very
offended on
offensive.
It's not about what it's not about me
It's
being
all-
offended.
it's
It's
all
about
about
me
you, mate.
being it's about me being offended on behalf of other people. Can't believe you. What are you guys
Right.
wearing glasses inside? Seriously.
It's fine. It's a good gag, man. It's a good gag.
I feel like
took-
a different person.
I'm
This is my
gonna put it back
podcast,
on.
mate.
This is I think it's cool. I like it. I mean, it's the whole.
I can't take them off.
I don't think you want to, dude.
I don't know.
I
how
was
to.
looking on Fiverr. I was gonna get I mean, at the end of the day, it's government money, so I'm not too bothered. But I was looking on Fiverr. I was gonna get a like an artwork done for the show. It's like
Oh, that'd be
$200.
good. Yeah, do a little setup. Little.
Yeah, and maybe a little like music intro.
Theo Von's got a cool little intro.
Just take Theo Von's and then just put your name on it, I reckon.
Yeah,
The
I'm
Simpsons
gonna start.
background. I love
I'm gonna
that.
start.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna start wearing black Ray-Bans, grow a mullet, and
Mate, you'd suit a mullet.
nah,
And
I'm
just
not.
go-
I'm
and-
anti-mullet.
Have
Every
you guys been
first
cutting
sentence
your
go,
hair?
you know.
Whoa.
Have you been cutting your hair in lockdown?
Nah, I'm looking forward to getting it done. I've been trying
How
to
long
grow. I've been trying to grow a mustache.
Oh yeah.
It's very bad, but I mean, I'm not
Mine's
seeing
pretty-
anyone. So,
I'll go get clown.
well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. All right, my generation, the fashion of my generation is the parted in the middle, and I've always been very anti it. Although I will say this, right? I'm very.
I don't
like,
think you know what the fashion is, Hugh.
no, I have no idea. And
Very leather
I'm
jacket
always
around.
anti very weird things. I'm very painful in that way. A lot of people fucking hate my guts for that reason, and I don't disagree with them. I'm very anti braces and the hair part. Although this style that I'm doing now, I used to fucking hate it. I used to go, but
braces aren't like a fashion choice.
they are.
It's just you're
Bra-
trying to look better.
mate, don't fucking start me, mate. Braces are pure fucking fashion. It's it's just an
I'm
example of
brushing my
like,
teeth,
yeah, pretty much. It's a fashion thing. That's what I said.
and I'm anti-sex.
They,
Anti-reproduction.
That's like saying scoliosis is a fashion thing.
Yeah.
You're
No, it's
gonna
different.
get back if you've got scoliosis. Like otherwise, you just walk around like you're, you know.
I'm blind, but I wear glasses. It's bad.
No, but like, no, but the thing is, like, crooked teeth. A lot of the time, you can live a normal life,
No, you
and it's
can't.
not going to affect. Yeah, you can. Now, I was told from day one that I
Crooked
need
teeth. You get
braces.
judged a second.
Well, I probably need them, but I always
I don't talk to people that have crooked teeth.
How
pardon?
many friends do you have with crooked teeth?
None. I'm the only because I went
I can't
to
even
a
look- I
North
can't
Shore
even-
private
someone-
school where aesthetic was very, you know, the parents did care about future Goldman Sachs job
that
interview
school was
presence.
probably purely funded by dentists and
Yeah,
their donations.
Dentists and investment bankers. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Dentists and
You
investment
probably got
bankers.
you probably got your braces when you got your flu shot at your school.
They did not. Yeah, it's part of the
There's
curriculum.
There's your shot. There's your braces. There's your
There's
PE
your-
uniform. Get out of here.
But they always used to say to me, "I need
Need some
braces."
money.
But I always believed it was just a money making thing. They used to say to everyone, and I said to them, "This is what I said as an 8-year-old. Like I'm a dickhead. I was just repeating what I was hearing. I said, "Is it a fashion thing?" They go, "Yeah." I go, "Nah, I'm out." It's a
Who
no
said
from
yeah?
me.
You
Pardon?
go,
Dad?
it's a fashion thing, and they're like, yeah. Who said that? The dentist said that to you.
Yeah.
You're just making this up.
No, that's what
Oh,
they
yeah?
say. I go, is that actually
But
going to affect my affect? Is it going to actually? Sorry, is that going to affect my physical health, or is that just a look thing? And they go, oh no, it's just a look thing. So I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
I'm not. No thanks.
You know what? You know what's a joke? The braces do fix your teeth. I did have braces, but the plate, I reckon that's a scam.
I've heard a lot
like,
of people that makes it worse.
I swear to God, my teeth are normal. I don't. Why do I wear a plate? It's just like an extra $400. I've got it, but I'll never wear it.
Yeah, it's
Big money maker.
I mean, it is a money. There's so many things
Big,
that we all
big
do.
money in the teeth.
There is. You know who else makes heaps of fucking money? Anesthetists. They're on the big payroll, mate.
Yeah, that's big money.
Big
Well, that's a hard
money.
job. Like, it's like you just got to guess and not kill them.
No, but that's the thing. As soon as you know the dosages, which I'm sure you could just Google, right? You just sit there and watch
but
like
I
a
think
beeping thing.
I think that's the thing. It's like it varies, and there's so much risk. It's like,
Well, yeah, you got to know, but it's surely it's just a fucking a squared root divided by 50 formula.
oh yeah, let's look this up.
It's like you got to do. It's got to be like age times 2 to the power of their weight minus their height or something like that in millimoles, and then you fucking.
Do you have one of those guys like running the podcast like on the side? Bill, can you put this up?
Yeah, pull that up, Jamie. Hey, Jamie, look that up. I need a Jamie. Anyone want to be my Jamie? No, I don't need a Jamie. This is horrible. But what's the news? What's the news? Anyway, I mean, even I know you guys probably don't want to burn material, but even
Let's look at my shit material.
yeah, I know that's what I've been writing pure shit.
I've been
I
thinking,
got a joke.
like, you know how like the only thing we can do now is like walk in parks and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all these inner west like gang members who are just going for strolls in parks. Like they're seeing trees for the first time and they're like smelling the flowers and stuff. They never did that shit before. It's kind of nice.
I like that angle. Yeah, that's good. Like, oh, this is what it's all about. Okay.
Oh, maybe I don't need to do crystal meth anymore. I can just
in
the forest.
He's got like a kid by their colleagues. Like, oh, you know what? Nah, fuck.
Yeah, he's like robbing the mums, robbing their kids.
Graffiti the walls, and he's like, hang on, maybe I should graffiti some flowers.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I first started enjoying food when I went on a long distance flight, not to brag or anything, but like when you're sitting there, and you've got 24 hours to eat, to eat it, you kind of enjoy it because usually when you're 12, it's like scoff down dinner so I can go back and play Xbox.
Yeah,
whereas when you've got all the time in the world, you actually like sit there and you're like, I just got a gift from Zoom.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Sick.
Is there any live viewers on this Zoom?
No, I think I just got a gift saying we've increased your meeting time from 40 minutes to more. So we're lucky here. Anyway. Yeah, fuck, tell me about it. But you enjoy it, you know what I mean? Like when you got time. So when you got time to go for a walk and you're not like, fuck, I gotta go for a fucking panic run to exercise.
Yeah.
This is not funny at all. It's just a statement of my reality.
But yeah,
that's true.
I'll talk about something that's not funny. I took a business the first time we came to Australia.
What a start to a story. I'll talk about something that's not funny. You guys, listen up. This is not funny at all, but everyone listen.
So in 1998, I was born, right? And it was a very...
from the beginning.
When I came here, this is my monologue. I wrote this down. This is the monologue. No, but when I came here, we took a business class flight, right? I'm like 10 years old. And it was an A380, and the A380 had just come out like 2 years ago.
Fuck.
So like I was like beaming, and I'm like, holy shit! And it was like a 16-hour flight, right? From like 9 p.m. to like 8 a.m., whatever it was. I didn't sleep. I was like, I have to absorb all of this just into my system, into my memory. So I didn't go to sleep. I was like trying to watch as many movies as possible. I'm like
Yeah,
talking to
sick.
flight attendants. I'm like, get me all the fucking bread and juice pops, whatever. I was like 10. But yeah,
That's awesome.
you appreciate that stuff when you're like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And then
And
now
yeah,
it's like all you do on a flight is just try and like knock yourself out.
yeah, get through it.
Yeah.
But last time I flew business because I was working for the airlines for Qantas. I flew business to LA, and I was like, fuck. It was like first time flying business, internationally, and I was like, this is so sick. I was doing like I was at the start. I was like behaving like a kid. I was like, I probably should just stay up and just like watch the movies. And then I was like 20. I was like, oh fuck this. So I took 2 Valiums and I drank some alcohol. And I was knocked out the whole flight. I was like, put me in economy. I didn't even appreciate this at all.
Pretty funny, yeah, because you spend
I still had the seat up right. Nah.
Yeah. You know someone's poor when they're in business class with the seat still up.
Yeah.
Which button do I press?
Can I take my seatbelt off?
And you don't want to be a bitch that asks the flight attendant as well. But that's the thing. It's like these people spend like tens of thousands of dollars on these flights just so they can sleep and not be on the flight.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
crazy.
Like they're paying this money to be like, nah, fuck it, I don't want to be here.
Sometimes you get in economy and you get there, right? And then all of a sudden there's like no one on the plane. You look back, the whole fucking row behind you is no one there. And as soon as it takes off seatbelts on, you just get up, go across and lay down across 5 beds or 5 chairs. I've done that.
5 beds. Just king size beds.
Even in first class. Like, so obviously in first class, when no one's there, I'm just like, fucking get all the beds. Hey, when you're in first class, you can say whatever you want. Yeah, I like the captain's chair, frankly. I'm paying $30,000. I want the captain's chair.
Yeah,
Bring it in. I want both. I want them across. I'm going to go across. I'm going to go long ways.
I'm going to sleep on the captain's chair.
And I paid for the fucking
So
suite, mate. It's like a status thing.
Yeah.
It's that's bringing it full circle to braces. That's just how it works. People would do that if it was a status thing.
You know what I just thought of? Like, where did
bring braces
involved?
They're involved. Don't.
Flights, like the 21-hour flights. Where do the attendants sleep? Because like we
have their own thing.
Work 8-hour shifts, right? Like,
I think they had their own little beds. I think they get little beds.
Where though?
You could do it. You could do it like I'm sure you could do a 24-hour shift, but it's never a 24-hour direct flight. It's like 12 hours to Dubai, and then 12 hours to Paris.
Where is it? I think it's like Perth to Texas or some shit. There's like
London to Perth is the longest flight in the world, and it's like 24 hours. But it's like experimental. There's only a few. I think Qantas is the only one who does it.
Yeah, it's 20 hours.
Very new. 20 hours, like. You just need like a few bunk beds where you just sleep in. It's like a submarine. Like you just have a few racks that you just like do the whole rotation thing. Actually, that's a question. How does everyone feel about? Do you reckon you guys could survive living like in a submarine?
Fuck no, man. I'd rather just die.
Really? Not like living in it for the rest of your life, but like, do you reckon you could live that, like be underwater for 3 months with the lads?
Nah.
Nah, I think I'd get really claustrophobic and like.
Really?
It just bore the fuck out of me. You'd just be like in a house that's underwater.
That's what we're doing right now. Like, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. If you think about it, we're in a house underwater.
We're gonna get philosophical. The universe is coming down around us, and we're really surrounded. Yeah. How about has anyone else gone down the crypto rabbit hole this lockdown?
Yeah, not this lockdown, but I've got a bit of crypto.
Yeah, how much you got? I'm in, mate. I'm putting big money, and I'm in, mate.
I got about millions, mate. I got about 2 million.
I bought 3 million of these shitty fucking coins for $25.
What coin?
Shiba Inu.
Oh yeah.
Go hetero. Hetero's good.
I've
lost
hetero.
I've lost 400 so far.
No, go hetero. I was on homo for a bit, but it didn't work out.
Nah, gone in. I'm doing 50-50 Bitcoin, Ethereum. I believe, dude. I believe.
Right. I think I set up this. You can set up like stop losses, right?
Yeah.
So like you're crashing and just like cuts it. And I had that set up, and that big dip when like Elon was like, "Yeah, fuck Bitcoin." I had my stop loss set, so like cut at 0. So I was like, "All right, sweet." And then I bought the dip, right? And then it kept fucking dipping, and then so I lost $800. And then I don't know. It's like hard to tell. Like I don't know. Like my dip judgment is so bad.
You can't time the market. You just got to really dollar cost average and put in for the long term. I do believe a Bitcoin is going to be worth $1 million in our like eventually, because there's a finite amount. So you can't just put more Bitcoins into circulation to keep the price down. So I think even if you bought at the peak, I feel like you may not have make as much as if you bought it what it is now. You're still gonna. I reckon it's like if you bought at the right before the GFC crash, 3 years later you're even again, and then it kept going up.
Well,
so,
yeah. If you reckon, I mean, yeah, I trust you, man.
And now moving on to the next segment of the comedy podcast.
I trust you.
You should, dude.
If you reckon, I'll do it.
Man, I'm in. What about shows? Netflix? I don't know. Get it all out. This is the end. This is the end of the whole situation. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go overtime for the point of no point. Anything else?
I mean, we're already hitting like 45, eh?
This has been fun.
Yeah, it's been good.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's been about 40. Yeah. Perfect.
Podcast would be hilarious to watch like 20 years time, I reckon.
Oh, when we're all just like fucking doing random dead end jobs, just like forgotten
Open
about
mics.
Yeah, like one of us is still doing open mics, and the rest of us have just doing like fucking someone's working Woolworths. Well, Killer, you do like a proper corporate job, so you'll probably be like making deals, stealing big money.
That's probably true.
And I'll still be doing Uber Eats. Fucking, I'll be the bike. I'd be happy to be a bike messenger for the rest of my life. Not even joking.
I don't think they'll last for the rest of the robots will take over.
Well, that's true. Drones. Well, that's actually true. Drones will do that.
Plan, you just went fuck that.
I know, you're right. You're probably right, because drones will just take them. But I mean, I would, if it didn't happen, I'd be happy to do it for the rest of my life. I don't see myself enjoying another job knowing that that's there. You know what I mean?
That's a great job. Yeah, delivery is fun.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, no boss. Logistics. You get to ride around all day. I say it all the time, but you get to ride around all day listening to podcast music, not listening to anything, just thinking whatever. You can start whenever you want. You can accept, decline whatever delivery you don't want to do, where you don't want to go. And the money's fucking as good as anywhere else you're going to get with no university degree. So yeah, fuck, she's pretty good, eh?
What's the like most you can make in like a week?
Well,
8 hours a day.
No, so you could work 12 hours a day if you wanted to. After that, they lock you out, but that's not really realistic. I've seen people make $3,000 in a week on Facebook. Like there's a group chat, people post. But I've made like 1,000 a week working 40 hours. It averages out. Like some days you'll make like 350 in a day. Other days you'll make like 120. But over the week, it averages about to be like 200 to 220 a day. Sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more, but it's pretty good for an 8-hour day. 9 to 5 in the city, man. It's pretty good. You should get to hang out. Like you meet a few, like some of the other people. There's a few of us who do it on normal bikes, and we kind of getting to know each other. I mean, I've only been doing it not for long, but you know, it's kind of a little scene. The proper messages have a whole scene, and it's this whole thing. They got world championships where they go around the world and do those things. But yeah,
that's fixed. It's
pardon?
The cycle events.
Yeah, no. There's like bike messenger world championships and stuff. They do races and stuff where these illegal street races called alley cats, where they literally go have all these random checkpoints around the city. It's not like a closed course. It's just like on a Friday night, and they fucking fang around. Everyone goes everywhere, signs a bit of paper, comes back, and whoever does all the checkpoints it comes back and wins. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole scene
You
actually.
seen that? What's that movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Um,
Thing?
oh yeah, Premium Rush or whatever.
Rush?
Hot
Is that
Rush.
it?
I don't know what it's called, but it's
Dude,
yeah. I know
good.
that's what that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking intense though. Like,
Yeah, it's a bit sketchy. Like so I hit it. I smashed into the back of a car, and I think I broke my rib because it took like 6 weeks for me to be able to breathe without it hurting. I wrote my bike off, and the car drove off, and that was like in my first week of doing it. That was only like 3 months ago. Since then, I've had some close calls. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'd rather take the risk than be in an office. So, whatever.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. I mean, look, I think we're at 45.
yeah, yeah, that's what I think that as well. Anyone else? Anything? Anyone got anything to add before I end the
You guys
recording?
getting? When are you guys getting vaccinated?
Soon.
I tried to look it up. I couldn't really find where to get
You got
vaccinated.
to go on your Medicare thing. I'm gonna end the recording. Thanks everyone.
Oh, that's real professional.
And that's it. Thanks for and that's the end of the Hughie Dick Phillips Show episode 4. Thank you so much for listening if you made it to this point. And have a good one. Yeah.